What's up, CATRP crew?
Hello.
It's day 4, and we are still selling games.
So many games.
Chase, so far, about how many games have we sent off today?
Well, today we haven't sent any off officially, but we have, what, 60 listed? Something like that.
And how many have we done so far on this challenge?
I'm losing track. Around 500 got sent off to Amazon, and around probably 300 have been sold on Whatnot.
Okay.
So 800.
Sweet. So what else do we have planned for today?
Well, we have one announcement to make, but also throughout the day we're going to be doing more Amazon. So I actually swapped a bunch of cases, got a bunch of games ready. So Matt and Alpal are listing like crazy right now, and I think our total's going to go up pretty high. Got a Whatnot auction later with the GameCube games. So I've been kind of making sure everything is good, cleaning some of the discs and stuff, getting them fully prepared. That auction should be killer.
Oh, and real quick, we actually have a new link for GameCube cases. If you guys are interested in
That's
replacement
right.
cases, we'll put that in the description.
So yeah, it actually will save you 10% off too if you use CATRP 10. That's the code.
Sweet.
That's an exclusive code, so use it. These are the best cases on the market that I've found. So yeah, I recommend them if you need them. Yeah, we'll see how many games we can get sent off to Amazon. I'll make this big announcement here shortly, and then we'll also see how the Whatnot goes. So here's some of my progress for replacing cases and stuff. Some of you might remember if you watched one of the recent videos, last video, this shelf was completely full. I think we might have done a thumbnail with it. But all the discs stacked up to the right, every single shelf, at least 50 discs or cases without the discs inside. Got all those put in. A bunch of them made it to the shelf because they didn't need case swaps, but the ones that do need case swaps are right here. And shout out to the channel sponsor, XYAB, for these cases. The ones I strongly recommend from them are the 360, the PS4, the OG Xbox, and then the 3DS and the Vita. Really like those. They're very close to original, and they're pretty sturdy. So definitely check them out. Oh, and the Wii cases too. I like the Wii cases. We got $50 off your first order of 100 more for them if you're a resale business selling video games. Check them out. They'd love to partner with you in that regard. But our big announcement right here. So
It's a little wacky.
this is wacky, and some of you might already know about this announcement because you got a text from our texting list for selling stuff to us. We have a buy list and we buy collections, and you can text that number. We'll have it in the description. You can text list to the number to get the updated buy list.
And if you can't spell list, you can also text sell.
Correct. Both of those will work. I like that. But we have 6 titles that we are targeting, and we want to get as many as we can, and we want to pay as much as we can. So we looked at it and said, what can we feasibly do that can make sense for us, that can also be really, really good for you guys? And there's tons of games in the buy list that are already 80, 90, even 100% of price charting value. But these 6 are ones where we're paying at least 100% on all of them. Some of them are even more. Wii Sports, $24. This is all for complete. They need the manual. They need to be in great condition, disc in good shape, all the things. And the condition parameters will be on the buy list. So that's the caveat, but we got to have good condition stuff when you're paying these prices. Wii Sports Resort, we're going up to $28, which is kind of insane. Mario Kart Wii, $28. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, $24. Mario Galaxy, $15. And Mario Galaxy 2, $23. So those 6 titles, all, like I said, 100% or more price charting, will pay through PayPal, so you don't have to have the eBay fees, anything like that. So if you have a bunch of these laying around, now's the time. This offer will be pretty limited as far as the amount of time that it lasts, and these prices are subject to change. But if you click on that buy list and see that the price is still at that, you print it out and send it in, we'll honor it. And we want to get as many as we can. You can see we're starting to stock up a little bit of Wii Sports, Resort, New Super Mario Bros., Mario Karts.
Typical Q4 stuff.
Q4 stuff for Amazon. We want to have as many as we can because this is the stuff that Amazon buyers want, right? So that's why we're doing it. And let us know. Comment if you're going to send us a bunch of games through the buy list. Games. Yeah, comment games if you're sending us stuff on the buy list. And here's the rundown for the auction. So GameCube auction, got a lot of nice titles. Mario Party 7, Legend of Zelda, Godzilla, Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong, Spider-Man. And then some really nice ones over here like Chibi Robo, and that's a beautiful complete copy. Code Veronica X.
Paper Mario.
I think there's a couple of those. We have one there too.
Nice.
And then Tales of Symphonia, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, The Goat, Mario Kart Double Dash with the bonus disc.
Can that be one we pay 100% of price charting for? So many people want those every
Honestly,
auction.
we should consider that one too. I think we're already pretty high on it, but yeah, we should look at that.
Maybe we'll increase the price again for the reason to check out the buy list.
Yeah, see what we're paying for that one. I'd be curious at the time of the video. And yeah, and all these here, and then these disc onlys. Actually, I think there's like a lot of good ones, like Zoids, Mario Party 5, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, another one. Mario, Smash Bros. I know is in there. So that's all going down today on Whatnot. We've been doing 2:30 auctions all week, about an hour and a half, rapid fire, selling great stuff. Yesterday was N64. Day before that was NES and SNES. The day before that was Sega. But we do still have some lingering, so this is going to be our auction tomorrow. Like anything that I don't get to sell from GameCube today, plus all these other extras, and then we're going to add some heavies as well to fill it out a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited for the auction. GameCube's like probably the most fun thing for me to sell because it's like my favorite console, and a lot of people love it. So it's just like a win-win as far as auctions go.
And then overall, how do you think this challenge is going so far? So we started with 4,000 games. We want to see if we
Correct.
can make our money back in a week.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the challenge with this kind of reality of selling game collections series, little mini series. So initially I was like, we could sell all of it in 1 week if we put our mind to it. That's just not possible at all. That was like, I don't know, that was rookie optimism right there.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes you have to set a really big goal to realize
Yeah.
you can't meet it and realize what is obtainable. Because maybe now
that's
we'll
true.
find out we can actually sell 2,000 games in a week.
Hey, yeah.
From
like,
this.
if we have a really great day today, then yes, but tomorrow we're going out and garage sailing and stuff. So it's like there's things that just factor in that limit the team that we have that are doing other things. Lots of different parts of the business. So that's what made it like just not possible at all. But still, it's been fun to like bring energy and excitement in a goal, like what you're saying. And I think that just gets us all focused. Like, all right, we got a rapid fire list. We got a rapid fire prep. We got to have a really good plan for Whatnot.
Yeah,
Make
it
sure
kind of
people are
forces us
coming.
in other areas to lock down our
Exactly.
plan as well.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that part of it. I think if we can get half the collection through in a week and get a little bit more than break even, then that'd be a huge win. It's actually 2 collections because we added another one in the midst of it, and probably closer to 5,000 games if you factor that in. But yeah, there's 4 bins of lower end games out in the shed, like giant bins of probably like 800 games that
So we
we will not be touching.
what do you think the plan is for those then?
Well, we might bundle them, you know,
Can we go look
in
at
big
them
boxes.
real quick?
Yeah, we can check them out.
You're in the barn with Batman.
I don't like that that's there.
We can get you a bat house and put it like in the woods, so maybe they go there instead. But anyways, the video games.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to focus here, but yeah, you can see we got lots of games in here. There's 2 by 2, so it's 2 deep, tons and tons of games, and the like 4 bins worth.
Yeah.
And this is just a start. I haven't got through all the PS3 games and
Yeah,
all
there's
sorts
still
of
like
stuff.
3 tubs full of stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like of fully unprocessed. These like mostly are going to be lower end. A lot of the lower end sports titles. Some of these still certainly would be individually sellable, and I just missed them.
So Alex and I were kind of talking, this kind of stuff is still sellable, especially if you're on eBay. There is a market for this, just currently
yeah.
not for us.
Yeah,
Especially
well,
if you want to
it's-
be...
It's not one that we're prioritizing.
Correct.
There's a couple options. One, we can still kind of process them through and make sure we got everything, but I don't really want to do that. So probably what we're going to do is just put them in medium flat rate box, start them at like $1 a game, let it go to auction in like a reseller auction, which we've done. We also have controllers, which might be kind of hard to see back here.
Yeah, we were showing these last time for the same reason. Please don't get
As
us,
we
Mr.
stand
Bat.
in the bat's house.
Hi, how are you? What can we name him?
No,
Name him in the comments.
no, not going to do that. So all these controllers, which, yeah, we've sold reseller boxes of these before. People have done really well with those in the past.
We sold pallets of them in one day.
Yeah, we sold an entire full pallet in one auction, which was awesome. And we do have an entire full pallet still in here, so we could kind of do games and controllers. I think that would be a fun little reseller auction.
Yeah, right. If we have one GFI connected to... Hi.
Well,
What happened?
oh, this is what happens in business.
I forgot that when there's one connected to other ones, you're good. Because the one... So,
But Matt, the engineer.
we have a bucket of water over here.
Right by our most
Right.
expensive pieces of equipment.
Well, right next to an outlet. Not smart, but I didn't realize that over here we have an outlet that triggers for when something's, this type of outlet that you...
this thing.
Yeah, that type of outlet that you put close to water proximity for like kitchens, bathrooms. I
should
believe
have
they're
an
called GFIs. I might be wrong. Ground fault, something. But I forgot that when there's one connected to others, when it's the first in the circuit, you're good for when that happens. So I thought we just killed 2 outlets, but we didn't.
Did we kill one,
So those
or
should
do we
be-
not
those
know?
should be good now?
They're good, yeah.
Let me.
Because this one is connected.
So, Alpal, what happened? Just something spilled back here?
One of these fell into that. Water everywhere.
So this is another reason why we maybe briefly talked about the water system in the last episode.
think
Matt,
this
do you
was
think
one
this
of
would?
those, but-
Do you think this would help?
There we go.
Okay.
We're all good.
Whew.
So
I thought I just.
So I don't need a new surge protector, but I'm still going to get one because
You need a
I need
bigger
more
one.
outlets. Yeah.
Very thankful
let
that
me-
that wasn't just
Well,
like.
mini crisis averted, I guess.
Yeah.
So this is the stuff that comes up that prevents us from selling, because this has been already probably a 30-minute sidetrack
Not that long. Yeah, not that long.
combined.
but I was worried it was going to be some big hassle.
Oh yeah, combined time.
But we should certainly change that outlet over there, right?
I mean, with the one over there connected, it's fine.
Let's put a splash guard on it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go check on Chase.
All right, that's about. We're not doing anything exciting, so go check on something that actually is making the business money.
All right, Chase.
Yes.
Ooh, what are you watching?
Prison Break.
Prison Break. There we go. And then, how's the GameCube thing looking?
Good. I pretty much am finishing prepping the last of it, so all of this are cleaned.
What's gonna be your strategy for selling them? Like, what do you typically do for an auction at the beginning? Do you start with high-end stuff to get people hype?
Yes, I'll definitely start with some high end. I have a lot of it. Probably do like the first 5 really high end, really cool things. And then I'll just kind of do a mixture from there, go back and forth between lower end, higher end. People kind of want all of it, but I want to keep it fresh and keep high end mixed in throughout the whole auction.
Chase is running the auction, and I am going through some of these boxes. Found one that was full of Xbox 360, so we got those over on the disc cleaner. But it looks like this one, guys, is full of DS. And I see Pokemon. That's cool. I hope they're not just cases, but I'm a little nervous. Do you know what they are? Am I wasting my time? Oh, hey, look at that. It's just Pokemon Pearl. So I don't know where this will end up, but I have a bunch of DS stuff. Should I give it to you? Or do case swaps? Or just get it all out and then see?
Yes.
Yes, I should do stuff with it.
You should. Probably do something. Yeah, get it all out. Get it all out. Sure, get it all out.
Okay.
It's
Delivery.
delivery. What we got?
More stuff.
Ooh. Oh.
Now, the only thing that's not in there is Pokemon Pearl. That's just a case, but
Okay.
the cartridge isn't good.
Would we be interested?
I actually don't know how much ended up being sold. Matt, do you know?
No.
Yeah. He sold a lot of stuff, though, and as I was going through all those DS cases and Game Boy cases, I got a bunch of stuff, like, laid out right here. I'm going to continue to go through that because I discovered this bag full of stuff. And I don't know where it's going to end up. Likely just whatnot. I don't know, but I'm getting everything, like, just kind of laid out right here, all the stacks of games, kind of going by condition. But there's a lot to do today outside of just selling everything that we still have from this collection. Let me show you. So we have these 3 bins here, and you might be saying, oh, Sky Guy, they're just, full of games and goodies. You're right, but I also just brought out 5 bins of consoles that we just got from somebody as well. So another 8 bins of stuff today, Matt, and Alpal has all the buy list stuff to go pick up. And then all of this stuff just came in. I think those are like collections and other small things that we've been buying. So today's going to be busy. Now we're going to ship out all of the GameCube stuff. So I just looked at the numbers, and after fees, we did about $5,500 in sales.
5,500,
Yeah,
otherwise known as 5,500.
that's right.
Wow.
The very same number.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So Matt and I are going to ship all of this out. It should be relatively easy to ship, but then after that is when Alpal gets here with all the other packages we have, and there's just a lot more organizing to
I like
do.
the sound of us getting more packages, but I don't like the sound of Alpal getting here.
We can just tell him to leave.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hi,
You
Alpal.
know, the biggest problem in this business, job security.
That's a good one.
Yes, these are all. I think there might
Okay.
collection there. Like this is I know what this is, kind of interesting thing here, but I
Okay.
think the rest is all buy list. Which,
That's nice.
being able to sell everything is the biggest problem in this business that we're trying to figure out. But then we just keep buying more.
Yeah.
So it's,
guess-
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I guess it's an okay issue.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked at how many big packages there are. I was expecting more little stuff, but I guess that came in a different way from
Yeah. I'm wondering maybe we could play another game of what it's all worth.
what's in the box.
What are we paying? I'm just interested in what's in this. I hope it's just a long row of NES games.
Yeah.
It's kind of light, so I don't know.
It could just be unrelated. It could be something related to Lord of the Rings for you. That seems to be a theme.
You
You're
know-
getting a new gift to everything.
I love this business, but I hope this is all for me.
You know what? For the sake of not having to deal with any of it, I hope so too. I hope you can just load this back up in your car and leave.
You know, I hope there's like a special edition PS5 controller for both you and Matt.
Thank you. Today's been a hectic day.
It certainly has.
We filmed another video that you guys will see at some point.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, Chase is back.
tomorrow. I don't know when you're watching this, so
Yeah, it could be. It could already be out.
who knows? Yeah. I don't know.
But we're finally able to go through all of this stuff now that we have all of our other like incoming collections and stuff taken care of.
This is a nice thing, but going through a massive bag of Game Boy and DS cartridges is just kind of like a stressful.
Look at this.
Well, it also
Look at
feels
right
like
here.
you haven't done it.
These are full.
Yeah. Yeah, right. You're just sorting. It feels like you haven't done anything. It's not
Yeah.
like a disc-based game.
All these,
and-
but there have been some fakes that we found, so we always try and check
Okay.
authenticity on everything. So like this one's just bad condition.
Speaking of
what
authenticity,
fakes have you found?
Well, I've been throwing them away because
Aw.
I'm
I
up.
really-
like to see
Typically,
them.
I don't.
no,
Typically, I
just-
save them.
I just tried to do a plug for our website, and you just completely negated me.
Are you talking about the Pokemon authenticity
Yes.
guide?
Matt,
Jeez.
I'm here for you.
Thank you. You cut me
Go
off
ahead.
too, though.
Well, here for Matt. Matt, tell them what they need to do.
Check out our Pokemon authenticity guide on our website.
Got a little scandalous here at CATRP.
Anyways, we also in our Discord have an authenticity guide chat where you can
do.
just send pictures of like stuff you're not sure about. It's especially helpful for like high-end stuff and sealed games where a lot of people don't know.
Anything you're unsure about, the Discord's going to be able to tell you.
Yeah,
There's probably very little that you'd find that someone in our Discord wouldn't know about.
exactly. But Alex, there's another problem that we're currently running into.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Come over here. Got both these machines running.
Okay,
we got
good.
a bunch of this stuff in, but this pile continues to stay massive. These all need new cases.
I don't know how to fix that.
I know. All these I think are good to go now, which
That's
is good.
good.
So we can
That's
add
good.
those to like the shelf. But
Let's step away because I don't know how
Yeah.
the mic is picking up.
I know I try and add
Horrible
some compression
disclaimers.
filters on and things like that to help with
Yeah.
it. But gosh, just looking at it even from over here is terrible. You want to know
this-
what really sucks? We haven't even gotten to like most of the games.
That's true. Because I'm just looking at this. Like, that's the one thing about
Jewel
getting
cases-
PS1 on our
Yeah.
buy list, because jewel cases take a lot longer to replace than like a 360 game or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
And we still want to send out good quality stuff, so we're not
Right.
going to ever,
Right.
send something cracked. But boy, there's so much cracked.
yeah, we
We
definitely
replace probably more than we don't.
Yeah, we definitely need to figure something out so that table doesn't have to be there.
Yeah, the table
If
being
it's like
there
a
is
something on the shelf needs moved, so we can have
so.
that
What
on the
I
shelf.
what I think we do, and I had made this suggestion maybe in a previous part. Let's double deep both these shelves.
I
but
talked to Chase
mainly-
about double deep in that
And
one
maybe
over
not
there.
even necessarily for the disc cleaner per se, but let's just move all of these up, double deep them, and then at least from like here down, we can have double deeps of games that just need replacing.
I like it.
The only
have
other
no objections.
the only other downside is like if we actually come over to this side where we keep the cases though, it's just going to be one more step where, well, we have all these actually. We're going to have to pull from here first and then bring them over into there. So from an efficiency standpoint,
So
it's not the best, but also at the same time, we're sitting here at the desks working. So
yeah. I mean, I'm thinking now more like ideally, like me and Matt, if we're listing on Amazon, we're not going to grab from these anymore. Because
Yeah.
before they get on here, they're replaced.
exactly.
So should this even be here anymore?
Correct.
That says correct.
and something could come over here instead. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
need to
all
just
of-
focus on getting rid of this
If we
and
just
selling
took
it.
if we took one day, we could sell at least half of it.
Personally, don't think that's a good place for those.
I never thought it was a good place for them.
Oh yeah, now you say
Let me go on the hey, that was the only shelf we had available.
It was. That's the thing.
We're
But yeah,
suffering from
I definitely
space
think
issues
like
still.
we could have a small stack just for random stuff, maybe.
Like
But I
judgment
think-
calls, 10 of each.
Yeah, I think the case replacements should go over there so they can be replaced as the discs are getting cleaned.
Because that makes sense. It goes from disc cleaner. Here's the overall flow, Alpal, if we can
Yep.
show them real quick. I've been adding to our unprocessed thing as well. All
Okay.
this is just whatnot. Ignore this.
Yep.
All of this, oh my gosh, more whatnot. But all of this stuff is like just untouched by Amazon. So it should go from here around the corner to the disc cleaner station where everything goes right here,
Yep.
and then case swap, and then they can come around. I mean, we have a multifaceted business, so there's not a perfect answer.
Hi.
I don't know what's going on, but Chase told me to film.
So,
What's going on,
turn
Chase?
this down a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm selling Complete Inbox Earthbound.
Oh, okay.
So I've had two
Yep.
on the shelf for a while.
That makes sense. I thought you were gonna go for the complete set.
Every Earthbound ever?
Yeah.
I decided, it wasn't time. Hobby Ronin expressed interest, and
Okay.
is looking actually to be our first and maybe only diamond tier on Whatnot
Wow.
of season 0.
And let us say this will be one of the hardest accomplishments ever.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a tough one. The Grail of Super Nintendo games for big box. Here we go.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Minute and a half.
Something we didn't think was happening until
Dang.
yesterday.
Well, Hobby Ronin, Trey on the hunt.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I think you guys told me. I don't even remember.
Okay, so let's look at it a little closer. I need you to here. I'll hold this. I got
Let's get a good look.
two-hand show it off. So the guide is here. Everything that you see is what's included. Obviously, everybody's wondering, does it have the cards?
Oh my.
Yes.
Do they
They're
smell
really-
like farts?
really clean.
We'll let you find out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna scratch them, but they actually do smell. So there's the guide.
Yep. They smell.
Really clean guide though. Here's the cartridge with the cardboard tray.
That's nice.
Minty. Well, Hobby Ronin is in the lead. And then the box. Let's get a good look at that. It's coming with a collector's case, of course.
good
Box
shape.
is really nice, guys.
Chase, does this have a new battery?
No. It's all original.
Is this sealed? Does come with the game?
Who's in the lead? Mojave Ronin in the lead. It is a beautiful piece. 16 seconds on the clock. People got the popcorn out. Mojave Ronin takes it down.
Well
a moment of history, taking home the Earthbound that's been
Wait,
on my shelf for a
just-
long time. And unlocked Diamond
Let's
Tier.
go.
Let's go.
What is that?
Let's
That
go.
gets you
Yeah.
like what,
First
10 or
diamond.
15 coupons? Or
So
something
many
like that?
coupons, so many. And you're going to be the first
Well
official
done.
to complete the 3D printed Glorious set, gold,
And
platinum,
Matt and I have another idea as well for the first person to hit it. So you're gonna get some extra stuff that looks
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like this too. So
Love that.
that's
Shine bright like a diamond. Will I have enough money to use the coupon? Says Mojave.
that's all right.
Dude, I'm so happy. It's going to your home. It's a beautiful piece.
To a
It's
beautiful
been
collection.
A different one complete has been my favorite piece in my collection for many years, as I traded in for it years ago. So the auction has concluded, and it was an epic auction. So the headliner of the auction was selling a complete in-box Earthbound, and Mojave Ronin, Jonathan, he's a friend of ours. He's actually coming out to the Game Barn very soon, which I'm super excited about. But he purchased it and became our first diamond rewards member on Whatnot. Probably the only one for season 0 since it was a limited season. So just a legendary purchase for a legendary dude going to a legendary collection. So it was a really cool moment. He bought that. It was my second complete in-box copy of Earthbound. It's been on the shelf for a little bit. He expressed interest, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. So I sold it, and it was a ton of fun. People were very excited about it. A couple people were bidding on it, though, so it went up
I
a
was
little bit.
shocked. I thought it was just gonna be him.
Yeah, but beyond that, we did like over 4,400-ish in sales, which was fantastic. We sold some collector's editions, so some stuff still remains. Like collector's editions like this, a lot from that collection. We sold about 12 of them, and then some carrying cases and stuff like this were mixed in. A lot of the GBA games with the custom cover arts sold. Didn't sell as many items as normal, but did sell like higher end items compared to normal. Just an hour and a half show. I was doing a little bit of the math, and our total sales for last week on Whatnot, what was the number? It was
Around 16,000.
16,000.
Yeah.
So that's pretty wild. Like our goal, the loose goal, the soft goal was to break even on this collection, which still remains over here.
We ended up buying a lot more throughout the week as well. So what was our total buy cost?
So our buy cost for this collection plus the other collection that came in was 17,800. Just shy of 18 grand. So we're 1,800 short, and that's after fees, of breaking even in a week. In my opinion, this is a reality of selling a large game collection that has gone really, really well. It took a team to make it happen. Still, if you factor in like our wages and everything else, we're still considerably below breaking even. But the fact that we're almost to the original cost of goods and still have so much to sell.
Yeah, what about the Pareto principle, like 80% of the
Yes.
results from 20% of the effort? Do you think we kind of hit it there?
I think that's almost always true for game collections. Like the top 20% of the games often constitutes 80% of the value. That's just kind of the average collection. So if you sell the top 20% pretty quickly, you're getting close to all the value back. And this one maybe not as true because there's a lot of low end. We still have a couple thousand games. I think we probably cleared about 2,000 of the 4,000. But that's the other thing is probably starting this week, since we sent off hundreds of games to Amazon. I think we got over 1,000 by the time it was all said and done. If you include what's on the shelf currently.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so.
yeah, so probably over 1,000 got sent off.
But that's not cash.
That is not cash, but that is going to be eventually.
Yeah, better than it's
A lot of those
not
will
being
sell.
processed at all.
Right, so Whatnot's the fast nickel, Amazon's the slow dime for us. And it's maybe more like fast nickel and a half. And
Yeah.
you know, like from a percentage basis. And then all of these, you can see hundreds more, probably 300 more,
Can we
prepped and ready to sell.
Well, can we still show the other big problem in the alleyway?
Yes. This is why we got 2 Echo Masters, because this one went down this morning.
Really?
It was
Already?
I think Matt fixed it. But this pad right here was just getting eaten up. I don't know if we still have one that we threw away, but one disc and it was.
Turns
Jeez.
out, Turns out the compound and the water are very important.
The things that clean the game?
Yeah. When the flow is off, it just
Yeah.
If you have an Echo Auto Smart or Echo Master, you'll understand. You might understand, but basically, like, it was a long weekend, so we didn't use this thing for 3 or 4 days, and I think that was an issue. This one's still working great, though, and the reason we got the second one was so that we would almost certainly always have at least one in full function, because we were down for about 2 weeks with this guy. We could not get it working, and then the pile of discs just added up, and we're like, we can't sell anything on Amazon or any of these discs on Amazon, which we really need to be doing
Or even
constantly.
Whatnot for that matter. Like,
Right, yeah, like we need those things to be working. We can clean one at a time, but that's just not, when you're doing hundreds or thousands of games, they gotta be working. So glad we got those working again. But yeah, all these, again, like we've cleared this shelf twice. Like filled it up and cleared it.
I mean, you can see
Twice
what's
last
all
week.
still.
Yeah, and then all of these need case swaps. We still haven't gotten to these, which is crazy, but
We did do one full bin of them. They're over on the shelf now.
okay,
But
sweet.
and then there's still like all of this stuff back here. I mean, there's still
gosh.
a lot more to get to.
Yeah.
And this is just other random stuff, like not necessarily from the collection that we're talking about, but just to give you guys an idea.
This is fully unprocessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still a lot to go, but like we're very thankful and blessed to be in this situation where we have so much inventory that we have to kind of prioritize which ways to go through it and all that. Last week was really good because we processed and sold and sent off more than I think we ever have.
Yeah.
And the 2:30, starting our auctions at 2:30, a little bit later, we've been starting them at noon, really helped us to ramp up our Amazon, which has been down compared to last year. Whatnot's been way up, but really we want Amazon to go up too. So we're going to be Q4 heavy on Amazon, which I recommend you do if you're an Amazon seller as well, because so many customers buy on Amazon in Q4 during Christmas time and stuff. So
And even if you're on eBay, get to listing. Get
yes,
those things ready
get
now.
the stuff live, and that's our goal, is to have as much of this stuff sent off or live or sold as soon as possible, because stuff that's sitting on shelves unlisted is not doing us any good. So Matt, it's all up to you.
Printed more spools.
Yay! I'm getting a call from my wife. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.